From the home of the Tigers since 2000, Comerica Park here in the Motor City. Baseball coming up on this Memorial Day. It's the San Francisco Giants and the Detroit Tigers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. Pitching in our game today, Tarik Skubal. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it. And I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
First pitch, 111.
Swung on, popped up on the infield. Torkelson makes the grab, one down. Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup must be licking their chops with a lefty on the mound.
Well, to me, Boog, it shows the managers trying to set these players up to have a big game. Facing an opposite-handed pitcher, you only get a fraction of a second longer to see the ball and decide to swing. But that can be the difference between a line drive and a swinging strike.
Elliot Ramos in the box with one away as he takes ball one. And that misses. And it's 2-0. And a strike on the outside edge.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
One down, base is empty. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. The pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. One out, base is empty. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Quick start to this afternoon's action, 2 gone. Two down, base is empty. Jung-Hoo Lee digs in now. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. That one to first, and it finds its way through for a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Wilmer Flores.
And now it's Wilmer Flores.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Outside. And now it's even 1-1. One of the things that Jim Leyland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter.
1 strike.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Got him swinging. One left for San Francisco, and now the Tigers get their first opportunity. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And today's starting pitcher, Robbie Ray. What do we have on him?
Yeah, and his whip tells you he's been pretty effective this year on the mound. I mean, opposing hitters having a hard time getting on base and then being able to really distract him and do damage in terms of getting around the base path. So, taking the mound, this is a guy you want out there if you're his teammate, and I expect him to be good in this one.
Matt Vierling, the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike one. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Looked like it was a little bit up.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Next offering is downstairs. That's towards center. Lee sizing this one up, and it's caught for the out. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. This is one of the best teams in the league when it comes to drawing walks, Chris, so we'll probably see a very patient approach from them.
Yeah, Boogie, that's often what leads to a lot of runs scored. You get runners on base, you work that pitch count up for the opposing pitchers, and then you take advantage when they make mistakes. You get into that bullpen. You can tell that everyone up and down this lineup just comes in with a great plan of attack, a lot of patience, just like you said.
Gleyber Torres now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. That one found hard the other way. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Stays alive.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
It's a strikeout, but they'll be in good shape if they make their outs as difficult as that one. Those grinding ABs take a toll on a pitcher as the game goes on.
Andy Ibanez, the next to hit. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Two outs, base is empty. And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Tigers come up empty in the first. Through an inning at Comerica, no score. Top of the second.
Leading
now
off
the third
for the
baseman,
Giants,
Matt
third
Chapman.
baseman, Matt Chapman.
Skubal back to work. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Batting 6th, shortstop, Willy Adames.
Willy Adames stands in. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. And the pitch is outside. Ball 1. Fights it off. He'll see another. One down, base is empty. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Second inning here, no score.
Ball.
Swing and a miss, and Skubal gets the strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even
First
that count up at 2 balls and 2
Jr.
strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
So here's Wade now. And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
The 0-2. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. Giants go down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back at Comerica Park. And now Riley Green.
Left fielder, Riley Green.
The pitch. Fastball for a strike. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make players earn it.
Good eye right there.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And downstairs. Lifted in the air down the left side. That one gets down for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get
fifth,
away from you awfully quickly.
Spencer Torkelson.
And here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Fought off foul. He goes down looking.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count. Just to pour it back.
And now, Justin Henry Malloy. Just missed.
Ball 1, no strike.
Green leads off first with 1 away. Just off the inside edge.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
The 2-1. And a curve misses outside. Fouled off down the right side. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Man at first, one away. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call
Catcher,
with that last
Dylan
pitch, but neither happened.
Dingler.
Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Dylan Dingler up now for the Tigers. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Runners at first and second with one gone. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now a high fly ball out to left center. And there's 2 down.
Batting 8th, right fielder, Zach McKinstry.
And now the right fielder, Zach McKinstry.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Just off the inside edge.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
2 aboard, 2 outs. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. And that's outside. Javier Baez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And that's fouled off. And that'll load the bases.
Well, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
And now it's Baez. Oh, he hit him. And that brings home a run.
Well, that's the absolute worst time to lose control of your mechanics. Watching the runner trot in from third feels like just salt in the wound.
Fly to center his first time. Hard hit left side. They get the force, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. So they get one, but end up leaving the bases loaded. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Tigers 1 and the Giants nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Here's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald. Swing and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting 9th, catcher Sam Huff.
So up next, Sam Huff. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Fitzgerald gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
Ball, that's high.
Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. makes the grab, one away.
Now batting, right fielder Mike Yastrzemski.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Now snap throw to first. Fitzgerald dives back in safely. Right through there for a strike. Tying run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Next offering is down low. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Ibanez snags it for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder Elliot Ramos.
Here's Elliot Ramos. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Ramos batting second in today's lineup, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw there. Safe. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Benny really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. In the dirt, blocked. To third, tag, got it. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Tigers 1 and the Giants nothing. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here is Gleyber Torres. Inside, just missed. Good take by Torres.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Swings through that.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just missed.
Well, these Tigers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Andy Ibanez will hit next. 0 for 1 so far.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Just missed.
1-0.
And another ball. Gleyber goes. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss. Safe at second with a stolen base. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the last half of the third. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Man at second. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. And a run comes in to score.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run, and that was always going to be a double, but the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away. It was a nice swing.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Riley Green up now for the Tigers. Singled and scored his first time. And that one fouled off. And there's a foul ball.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Goes down looking.
Now batting.
Here comes Tork to the plate. Struck out looking his first time. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Ibanez, the runner at second with one away.
Ball.
That misses, and it's 2-1. Just missed.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with the middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
That one fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Next is the Tigers DH, Justin Henry Malloy. He reached out a walk his first time. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1's the count.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Runner at second, 2 down. That one to first. Wade throws to first in time. They limit the damage here. So a run on one hit, no errors, and a man left. On to inning number 4. It's the Tigers 2 and the Giants nothing. As we go to the top of the 4th, here's the left fielder, Elliot Ramos. Yeah, that's in for a strike. 0-1.
All these Giants, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Up next,
once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Now it's going to be Jung-Hoo Lee. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
A couple of singles back to back. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Wilmer Flores, the next Giant to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Nope. Ball 1.
Next offering upstairs.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Pitch misses. Ball 3.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And they're all loaded up.
Ball 4.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Hit in the air, left field. Green sizes this one up, squeezes it. Runner tagging from third. He'll score on the sac fly, and a 2-1 ball game now.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Shortstop.
Next to hit, Willie Adames. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down. He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Here's the pitch to Adames. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Lee on second. Flores over at first with 1 away. And a count 1-2. Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well, you could tell he wasn't expecting that ball to break back in on him. He may have been looking for something away, maybe something soft, but that slider on the inside corner absolutely froze it.
Here's Lamont Wade Jr. He's 0 for 1. Fouled off. He was late. And that one fouled off. First and second, 2 down. Fastball is outside. And that one upstairs. The next pitch misses. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
That's a really good take.
Tyler Fitzgerald in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Tigers 2 and the Giants 1. Back here in Detroit, bottom 4. Here's the catcher, Dylan Dingler. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. And that's another ball.
2 balls, no strike.
Right side, hard hit. Whips it to first. And 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. Walked his first time. And a foul ball. And that one popped in the air left field. Ramos hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting the center fielder, Javier Baez.
2 outs, base is empty. Javi Baez digs in right side. And that's
ball
downstairs. 1. And that's ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And a swing and a miss there. Well, it was bumpy in the early going for the lefty, but he settled into a really nice groove. 2 down, nobody on. And that one is downstairs. And it's 2-1. That's inside. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Lee sizing this one up. Makes the catch, inning over. We go to the top of the 5th, and digging in for San Francisco, Tyler Fitzgerald. Skubal back to work. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
All these Giants just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Next pitch is outside.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to Torkelson. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, catcher Sam Huff.
And up next for the Giants, Sam Huff. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. That one the other way. He'll do it himself. And the first two set down at the top of the fifth.
Up next for the Giants, right fielder Mike Yastrzemski.
So the batting order turns over. Mike Yastrzemski up here. 0 for 2 in this one.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
And first offering is fouled off. The Giants trailing by a run, and we're at the top of the fifth. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. So they go quietly there. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Tigers 2 and the Giants 1. Back at Comerica Park, John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Matt Vierling. Right through there for a strike. And that one is inside ball 1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Makes the catch. And there's one away.
Now batting, second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Gleyber Torres up to hit. He is struck out, and he is walked.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. And now it's even up. One down, base is empty.
That's ball 2.
Check swing went around, and that is strike 2.
Yep.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He made him pay for that one. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-1. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at-bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. That'll do it for Robbie Ray. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment.
Now pitching for San
New
Francisco.
arm for the Giants, Jordan
Number
Hicks.
12.
Just trying to keep
Jordan
this one close
Hicks.
here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's the third baseman, Andy Ibanez. Pitch misses, and that is ball
Counts
one.
1-0.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Clips the corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. Action
ball,
in the
1
San
strike.
Francisco bullpen. Tristan Beck up and throwing. That one out to right, and that'll fall for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting.
Here's Riley
left
Green.
fielder,
1 for 2.
Riley Green.
And that's in for a strike. That one ripped, but foul. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Feeds to second, out there. But no throw to first as he'll hold on to it.
Up next for the Tigers.
Well, I really like this right
First
here. He knocked the
baseman,
ball down on that
Spencer
dive and then was able to
Torkelson.
pick it up, get it to second base, cut that lead runner off, and that's keeping a guy out of scoring position.
And now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Just missed. Green off of first with 2 away. In for a strike and a count 1-1.
1-1.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
That
2
one
balls,
not
2
close.
strikes.
Now 2-2. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 3-1 ball game. All set for the
Leading
top of the
off for San
6th.
Francisco,
And digging
left
in for San
fielder,
Francisco,
Elliot
Elliot Ramos. In for a strike. Good slider. And that one ripped into right. And foul ball. Next
Nope,
one
that's a
misses,
ball.
and the count is 1-2.
Executed that pitch very nicely, just missed with it.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. battling here as he fouls it away.
Now there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Lee in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. The Giants down by a pair, and we're the top half of the 6th. In for a strike, and the count is 1-1.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Gets a piece and stays alive. And that's a little bit high. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Missed with a changeup. Counts full, 3-2.
Still just the 2nd batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
And he walked him.
No, ball 4.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. And here is Wilmer Flores. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's...
Now this one is hammered way back there, on its way and gone, and we are tied. He'll touch them all. His 11th of the year. It's 3-3. A.J. Hinch makes another pitching change. Tarik Skubal done for the day, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching.
So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen. Jackson Jobe.
21.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Matt Chapman up to the plate now. And that one clips the corner. Chapman, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Still only 1 out here in the inning. That's off the mark. And 1-1. Movement in the bullpen. Johnny Brebbia getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Brisky getting loose as well. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
So hard to touch. Being at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
That one misses, and a full count now. Three and two. The pitch is outside. And ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
And up next for San Francisco, Willy Adames. On the corner for a strike.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
And fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The 0-2. Hard ground ball for a base knock. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And now here is Lamont Wade Jr. That one finds the corner. That's strike 1. 1 out. Runners at first and second. That missed by a lot. 1-1. Grounded to third, could be 2. Tags the runner for 1. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. The Giants strike for a pair as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. We're tied now at 3 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Justin Henry Malloy. And that one pulled foul.
Well, these Tigers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Chapman over to first in time. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting, the catcher, Dylan Dingler.
And next to hit for Detroit, Dylan Dingler.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering misses down and away.
1-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Close, but called a ball. 2-2. Line drive, and that's just foul. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 2 down.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way. But that time, a little anxious.
Zach McKinstry.
Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. First offering, and it just misses. That one pushed foul. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball 2.
Good job to fight that one off. And that is downstairs. Full count now. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. On the ground right side. Takes it himself, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing here this half. 7th inning coming up. All tied up at 3 apiece.
Now pitching.
New pitcher for the Tigers, Johnny Brebbia.
Number
He's
49.
pitching on 2 days rest.
John Brebbia.
And digging in for San Francisco, Tyler Fitzgerald.
Second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald.
Right through there for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
That one way outside, and that's ball 1. And that's in the dirt. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's one down.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how'd I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Now it's the Giants catcher, Sam Huff. The changeup missing. 1-0. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. And that's way high, and it's 2-1. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Baez sizes this one up, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder,
Mike Yastrzemski now at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. Close one, doesn't get the call, and it's 1-0.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two outs. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Upstairs. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
On the ground to the left. And that one handled on to first.
Oh.
That's the third out. So they make short work of him there. 7th inning stretch time. All tied up at 3 apiece.
Now pitching for San
We're
Francisco.
back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Randy Rodriguez.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
So here's Baez now.
For the Tigers, center fielder Javier Baez.
That's down and in. Just missed.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. On the ground, right side. Dives, and he can't hang on. The throw won't get there in time, and they come away without an out.
Now batting, shortstop, Matt Vierling.
So back to the top of the order. Now it's the shortstop, Matt Vierling. There's the strike. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Rowe holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Here's Gleyber Torres. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swing and a foul out of play. With the go-ahead run standing at second here at the bottom of the 7th. Foul ball still 0-2.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
Got him swinging, and that is a big first out.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has a really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
Stepping in, Andy Ibanez. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Makes the grab, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder Riley Green.
Riley Green digs in for a critical at bat. 1 for 3. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
And that is out of play.
Two on, two outs. And that's down and away. Just missed.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Edge of the zone for a strike, and the count's full. And with two outs and the count full, the runners will be on the move. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Beau Brieske.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Now the left fielder, Elliot Ramos.
Left fielder, Elliot Ramos.
Out front, rip foul. Uh-oh, that got him. And the potential winning run is aboard.
Leading off for
Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit.
Jung-Hoo Lee.
Throw over to first. Ramos dives and can't get back in time. He's picked off.
But when you're the go-ahead run over there at first base, you've got to be extra careful and make sure that you don't get picked off, make sure that you don't get doubled off on a line drive. But right there, maybe just had a mental lapse.
There's the strike, 95 of that one.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
And there's a hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Go-ahead run on base. And next is the designated hitter, Wilmer Flores. And that drops in for a strike.
One ball, two strikes.
In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. That one missed.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. And that's outside. Matt Chapman in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Swing and a drive. Deep right field. That's back there. And it is out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and that's how they take the lead. It's 5-3.
He ran the count full and saved his best swing for last. That was a battle, and he won. Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
One down, and here is Matt Chapman. To the right side. It's in and out of his glove. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Looked to me like he kind of let the ball play him instead of playing the ball, and it just ate him off. Hands get stiff, and even the best infielders make these kinds of mistakes. You just have to learn from it and move on.
Man at first with one gone, and now the shortstop, Willy Adames. And that one upstairs, ball one. Now a screamer into the outfield. Makes the grab, and there's two gone.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Wade stands in with two away as he takes a ball. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now two on with two outs.
Now batting second baseman.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Beau Brieske done for the afternoon. Two-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching
Will
for
Vest
the Tigers.
takes over on the mound.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
First and second, two outs. And up next for the Giants, Tyler Fitzgerald. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
This one in the air. Dingler under this one. Drops into the glove, and that'll do it. When the Giants go deep, it's bye-bye, baby. It's now 5-3. Back after this on the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth, Tyler Rogers.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
So digging in, Spencer Torkelson. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. First
Ball
pitch
one.
misses. Signs of movement in
Ball
the
one,
Giants
no strike.
bullpen. Ryan Walker getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin.
Ball, that's inside.
A little bit low,
touchdown.
and it's 3-0. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here.
Hey!
And that's ball
No,
four.
that's a ball.
And that'll bring the
Next
tying run to the plate.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Now batting.
Next is the designated hitter, Justin Henry Malloy.
Malloy.
And that's
Ball.
downstairs. And that's ball one. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Dylan Dingler up now for the Tigers. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
Counts 1-0.
Squirts away a little bit, and the runner stays where he is. Torkelson, the runner at first, with 1 gone in the inning. Little chopper rolls foul. The tying run at the plate. Ground ball left side. To second, there's 1, and that's 2. So no runs in the inning despite the leadoff walk, and that does it. Through 8 full, it's the Giants 5 and the Tigers 3. All set to start the 9th in this one. And digging in for San Francisco, Sam Huff. The pitch. Vest. In his 4th year, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
0-2.
And the 0-2. And it chases that one. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Yastrzemski in the box now. No balls and a strike. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
0-2 is the count.
So Yaz is struck out.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Ramos, the next to hit, takes ball one. Next pitch is outside. And it's fouled away. Next pitch misses, and now 3-1. And that one finds its way through. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Here's the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. Climb the ladder with that fastball, and it's 0-1. And strike two.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That K is his third of the game. One hit, one left. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Giants 5 and the Tigers 3. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Ryan Walker.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. That's in there, and that is strike one.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Right through there for a strike.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Ball.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. One and two now. Fights it off. He'll see another. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Now batting.
He's 2 outs away. Baez digs in now. Ball one, no strikes. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. His 7th home run of the season. It's 5-4. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front of a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Matt Vierling getting ready to hit. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. And there's the ball. And that one clips the corner. Looking to get the tying run on base. That misses the zone, and it's 2-2. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Hit in the air, center field. Lee sizing this one up. Brings it in. 2 away now.
Now batting, second baseman Gleyber
So
Torres.
last chance for the Tigers. Here's Gleyber Torres. He's already homered here in this one. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Fought off foul. They're down to their final strike. One strike away. Next offering misses down and away.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Next pitch is outside.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
Two down, nobody on. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two outs. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.